Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading from May 20th to the 27th. I am Charlene Lizette. Let's dive in, see what's going on. We got the World, the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the Emperor. Did you guys see this before? I did not notice that. Okay, first, 4 major arcana out of 6, and the 5 of Pentacles at the end. Okay, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Wow. All right, let's have this conversation. Magician, yeah, okay. I want you to really get something so clear, Capricorn, regardless of when you're watching this. Really important you pay very, very, very close attention to this. Your mindset will determine your success. Biggest message that's coming through here right now. Your mindset will determine your success. I want you to think back to April 8th when we had the solar eclipse. That's also going to be illuminating some things here for you. Yeah. It may feel like you are missing out on an opportunity, or it may feel like you have missed out on an opportunity. That is not the case at all. I want that to be so abundantly clear as I am recording this video for you. Okay, if you and I were sitting down together and I was having a chit chat with you and you were telling me about what's going on and getting a little bit panicked or a little bit anxious or a little bit worried, my answer would be, it feels like you've missed out on an opportunity, but you have not. There is something greater, something bigger happening. And the more that you get sucked into that ideology that you have missed out on something, or that something didn't work out, or that something didn't pan out, or, you know, those kind of stories that we create, the deeper you're going to get into the hole, and you won't be able to see the redirection, right? Rejection is redirection. The universe always has your back. We have a freedom here. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my happiness. Then we have the solar eclipse. What was happening around April 8th for you? What were you dealing with? What dynamics were showing up? What was coming up for you during that time? Then we have trust the timing, trust the wave you came on, time is not running out. And then we have the World starting off your reading. There is a cycle that's completing itself, and it needs to complete itself in order to make space for other things in your life. Without this cycle completing itself, you're not going to have the clarity on how to move forward. Without this cycle completing itself, you won't be able to take the next step. This cycle is a part of your life that should be celebrated, instead of a part of your life that you should feel disappointment or regret or remorse over. We then have the King of Swords and the Hermit. This is you gaining that clarity. This is you seeing clearly. This is you understanding and being very logical and rational in this pursuit. This is you acknowledging, recognizing, and seeing, you know what? Maybe this stuff didn't work out, but it didn't work out for a reason. Or you know what? Maybe I needed to wrap up this cycle because I needed to make space for X, for A, Y, or A, B, and C. Okay. You know, I think I can akin this to a couple of experiences in my life, and I'll share one with you. There was a time in my life where I don't know if you guys know my story. I don't want to bore you with it, but I was just very quickly, I was going through a situation where I got let go of from my job, and I couldn't get a job back in corporate. This was back in 2017 or 2018, and I couldn't get a job back in corporate. No one would hire me, and it was like every single sign was pointing to me starting this YouTube channel. And while this was happening, I was sharing what I thought was a very exciting time and optimistic time in my life with people who I thought were my friends. And lo and behold, at that time I was dating somebody, and I had like 6 or 7 girlfriends. Everyone gone out of my life. I removed everyone from my life. And back then I didn't understand. I was in this 8 of Swords. Like, why is this happening to me? Why is everybody like being removed from my life? Why are all these things going on? But in reality, when I saw things objectively, when I did the introspection, when I did the self-reflection, when I did the spiritual work, it became very, very clear to me why this was happening. And the why behind this happening was because Source was preparing me for success. Source was preparing me for all this. There is no way I would have ever been able to accomplish all these things that I have accomplished in my life had I stayed surrounded by those people, or had I stayed attached to those people. It would be impossible, because they would have continued to try and limit me or dim my light instead of celebrating and rejoicing in this new venture that I'm on. And I want you to think about that so clearly. Who do you surround yourself with? Where do you spend your time? Have you been doing energy audits? If you want to learn more about energy audits, go follow me on Instagram. I talk a lot about it there, on TikTok as well. All right, same with my mailing list, okay? The energy audits, the clarity on who, the what, the where, the when, why, how all these things are happening really gives you the understanding and the illumination, the moon, on how you are to move forward so that you don't have the delusion, so you don't have the illusion, so you don't have the fears. Instead, you have the clarity, right? If the moon is shining like a spotlight, it is giving you clarity. If the moon is gone, it can feel very dark and it can feel like you don't know where you're going. And so I want you to think about that, because even though it may feel like you are isolated, being left out in the cold, alone on this journey by yourself, you're not. You're not. Source is saying these things have been, you're actually freeing yourself. You're actually freeing yourself. That's, to me, I think that's really powerful. To me, I think that just shows you, one, how abundant you are. Two, the opportunities that are available to you. Three, what happens when you choose to reclaim your life? What happens when you choose to step into your power? There's so much positivity here for you to have. Are you willing to see that positivity? You even got Aries, and so the amulet Aries, I don't talk a lot about it because it doesn't always get called to be used. Aries is a very protective amulet. Aries is designed to be worn when you are going to war, when you are in the warrior energy, when you are needing to protect your energy, right? And so I ask of you, right, what is in your life where you need to protect your energy? Let's dive into your love reading here. If there was any of my courses I'd recommend for you to take, it would definitely be the Align course. It's a 9-week course to help you gain confidence, to help you step into your true power, step into your highest self, connect with source consciousness, learn how to trust yourself, learn to have that confidence so you can go live your best life. Right? It's a very powerful, transformative course. People have literally done 180s after they've taken this course. It's basically me teaching you what I did. The steps I took, right? The embodiment, so that you could go and live your best life too, because you deserve it. Now, in your love life, here we go. More clarity happening in your love life, right? The Queen of Swords, and you deserve love, Devil, and retreat, and release your ex, and the Sun. Source is saying you're trying to hold on to somebody. You're trying to hold on to love. You're trying to hold on to a connection that we're trying to purge you from. We're trying to remove this person from your life because we see that this person does not value you, does not honor you, does not respect you, and you're trying to hold on to them. And why? Why are you trying to hold on to somebody who doesn't see your value, who doesn't see your worth, who isn't deserving of you? If they are showing you red flags, you already know it's time to go. Right? I'm going to pop this video here to help you confirm whether or not this person is good for you in your life. I've got a feeling that you and I both know that they're not, but just in case, here's this video to help you out. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my mailing list, or take any of my courses, they're all in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later. Alligator. Peace out, Capricorn. Bye.